All I hear is Putin this and Putin that. When you Putin that booty on me, girl.
Can I get double yum yum? Thank you.
Alright, so we're hauling corn today. We had 8 loads to bring over here for fill our contract this month. I'm rocking the new sweatshirt. So we had 8 loads to bring over. We've actually been rolling in and out of here today. It's not even lunchtime yet. And my brother, he's on his last load. This is my last load. I'm emptying the back hopper. So I'll show you. They got us unloading on the railroad tracks over here. Instead of the pit. But it ain't been bad today. There's my brother way over there. I think he's after that truck. And he'll be done. I gotta go home and get straw out and get him loaded for tonight. So this is what our Monday's been doing. Tyson's been shut down for like 2 weeks, so you couldn't haul anything in here. And I think now they stopped buying until July. So of course we got our corn sold for this month in April. This will be the last 2 loads for this month, and then we got to haul I think 9 or 10 in April in here, and that'll get us done. So to get this done, I'm gonna go, like I said, get straw out for him, get his trail loaded for tonight. And we got like 2 or 3 inches of rain, so nobody is gonna be spreading anything. So get that done and call it a day. Of course, this right here is enough to wear you out all day, sitting in here all day waiting. But like I said, this is like the first time that we've been in here, and there ain't really, the line just didn't get here. We've been able to roll in and out, and we've been hauling from them tanks right there. So, you know, normally we can only get 2 loads a day from here, but today we both each got 4. You know, and it's before lunchtime, so it's actually worked out pretty good. So, but happy Monday. Sure. All right, good morning. Project today is get this manure spreader fixed. Old gearbox, busted, new gearbox. I'll turn you around here. So we got to clean the shaft up. Got the new seals and bearings and everything. It all comes together, but the seal didn't come with it, so we had to get a seal, clean the shaft up, put her back together because she is full, and it got rained in the other week, so I'm sure she's heavy. And the other one outside has got a bad spinner motor, so we got that ordered. Hopefully that'll be in the day or tomorrow, so that's not a big, we can hurry up and put her back together. But she was also full when she busted, so I'm hoping they'll be able to spin them off. If not, we'll have to take the excavator and scoop some out and get some of the weight off of her, because they are twice as heavy now that they got wet. So, but we definitely got to get back to spreading. We got 2 or 3 inches of rain, put us behind a little bit, but it didn't matter because they were broke down anyway. Both of these spreaders are severely old. I guess you don't ever really think about updating these things, but they really need to be updated. So to get her back together, we got some ground that's drying up to you know, continue spending on. So I definitely want to get this stuff fixed and get it out of here and get back to work. It's downtime. Weather's preventing some of it, but man, we got a lot of stuff to do. So we got to really get going again. All right, so I just got the extra step put on. We put these on all of our tractors because if you look, my daddy has a hard time, because my daddy's got a hard time getting in this stuff. So these 8Rs are pretty tall. So when you go to pick your leg up, I mean, you really got to stretch that first leg. So these right here just make it, you know, right here, convenient. You're up in there. So it just gives you a little bit so you don't have to bend as far. So, but we put them on everything. It's just a lot better. They're tough too. So and they sway. So if you do get in mud or whatever with the rubber on there, they do move, you know, back and forth. So you're not going to bend them or hurt anything. But I put one on my 8R and it made a difference. And we put one on the big 8-wheeler tractor and the combine. And we got one for this tractor. It's been sitting here for a year, but being as they got the motor rebuilt, we didn't put it on there yet. But the only thing my tractor doesn't have that my brother's has, I do like this step. I like to get one for mine because you can kind of come up here and step over and do your windows and check things on the motor. I don't have that. I do want to get that on there. The only downside of this is the battery box is here. It sits, you can get the batteries out actually, but it kind of does make it a little difficult if you got to get in there and do a lot of major stuff. I mean, it's only 2 bolts to hurry up and unbolt it, but I mean, you know, if you don't have any problems with the batteries, then you're fine. I mean, but this is nice for getting up and cleaning the windows because I have to stand on these plastic fenders and I don't want to bust them. Even though I don't weigh a lot, you know, I don't want to take that chance. But I am going to get this for mine. And then I saw they make a tray that goes in that corner because my GPS is up. I got mine mounted up high where I mounted my brother's down low. Because, you know, I do all the planting and I like looking at everything straight. I don't have to keep bending down, but he's just using it for auto steer and documentation. But I do want to get, they make a tray, and I do want that tray for setting stuff in there. I think Lakota, Lancoda or something. Lancoda is the company that makes them. And they actually look very nice and convenient. So that's what I'm gonna get one of them, because that, you know, when you're planting and you got your books out and you're, you know, I'm doing paperwork and tickets for what seeds you're putting in, I just throw it everywhere. But at least with that tray in there, you can set it on there. And plus it's just, you know, if you got extra drinks or whatever you got, I like the thought of that. I seen it on somebody's video and they had mounted one in there, and I'm gonna definitely get one for my 8R. So all right, there goes Rizzo. I guess press the fertilizer. We got this farm over here with all the wheat. That's all we got left. We're going to bring another load out. And then I am going to put this on. Get this fixed, finally. Good Lord. Just in case you ever wonder what the inside of a gearbox looks like, that's the inner bearing. I just put it on there, and then I gotta put all the gears and everything on, put the key in and lock it. But that's what they look like right there. I had to heat the knuckle universal right there to get that off. I got a new one sitting right there. I'm gonna put on while we're doing it. We're gonna put everything on new. So taking a break because this thing right here ain't no joke putting on. Then you got to get back there and put these, there's 2 bolts there and 2 bolts on the back side, and that's the hard part, I think, is trying to get them bolts in, because there ain't much room and you can't use a ratchet wrench or nothing. So I'm getting it. All right, I just got done fixing it. I was gonna video everything going on and stuff like that, doing it, but that job like really sucked. I mean, it sucks doing this job really bad. So I got it back together and got everything topped off with the oil. I got the chain tighter than it was, and now I'm getting ready to see if it'll spread, see if my work was done correctly. I'm not going to video it just in case I screwed up, but I'll let you know or not. So anyway, we'll see. She's working so far. Let's just hope it keeps on working. I must have done something right. We'll know if I didn't. We'll hear a big pop or a big bang or something, but so far she's working. I'm in my brother's tractor, so testing her out today. She's working so far. Let's hope she keeps it up. Still going. I did have to go tighten the belts up. Plan on I had to replace the belts on this one. So, but she's going anyway. If I put a whole bunch of weight on her, that's when the belts seem to want to rub a little bit. I still wish these things were gear driven and not belt driven, or clutch driven or something, so you don't have to fool with these belts. But it is what it is. Maybe the new ones are, but this one right here isn't. So, how's everybody feel about their gas prices? It's gonna be to $7 for too long. You watch. Everybody keeps blaming, or Biden keeps blaming Putin, Russia, but they were going way up before the war even started. And how the hell does something in that little country of Ukraine even affect us? So they're just full of shit. They're just wanting to hurt Americans. So we went and picked up dinner last night in town, and one of the ladies there, her husband hated Trump. So before she left, I said, I ain't gonna use the name, but I said, tell Wishmajigger Trump 2024. And she was like, oh, you like him? I said, yeah. She said, I can't stand him. She said, he didn't vote for the other guy because he liked him. He just didn't like Trump, so he was gonna get whoever he could in there. How you like it now? So that's what I need to ask him one more, and I see him up there, is how you like it now? Who gives a shit that Trump tweeted or what he said? He didn't put up with nobody's shit. He did good for the country, and look how it is now. So it's just stupid that people vote that way. You know, if she don't like what Trump says, she ain't got to watch TV. But as long as he protects the country and does a good job at his job, I don't care what he says. Hell, I think half the stuff he says is right. He showed us the corruption that was going on in this country that you would have never known about if it wasn't for Trump being president. So that's just my political view for today. Everybody like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. I appreciate it. And have a good day. And the spreader is going. So let's hope it stays that way. I still got another one sitting up there that I gotta fix. Hopefully they'll have it here tomorrow to park, so I can get that done and get both of them rolling in. So all right, happy Wednesday.